Today you are going to learn how to elevate your Python skills by learning these essential tools in Python. They are operators and conditionals. So buckle up because this is where the magic of coding and logic starts. So let's start by looking at first thing, that is operators. So what are operators? Operators are like tools in your toolbox that help you to perform action and manipulate data. We have different types of operator. They are arithmetic operators, then comparison operators, also logical operators, assignment operators, membership operators, identical operators, and bitwise operators. These are the operators available in Python. And we are going to look at few examples on how we can use them, and rest of the examples will be already available in the GitHub, so you can check that out. Before going there, do you know that subscribing to the channel is free of cost and that will help you change your life? So make sure you subscribe to this channel. And now let's jump into the code. First we are going to look at additional or arithmetic operator, where we are going to perform the additions. So I'll call it as addition. And in order to perform addition in Python, all we have to use is the plus operator. So let's say that total age is 27 plus, let's add up the channel age. So I'll call it as 4, maybe 4, 5, I don't know. But I have been active since last only 1 or 2 years. So I'm going to run this python 3 operators.py. You know what? Let's print this. Okay. Total age. $31. Now let's say that you want to perform subtraction in Python. So for that we are going to use total age. Total age will be equal to 2024 minus 1996, because that is my birth year. Let's save this and run the program, and as you can see it is saying 28. Oh my god, I'm 28. So you can add cosmetic changes like over here, but we are going to ignore it for now. You can check the full code in the GitHub. The link is mentioned in the description. Now let's say you want to do comparison. Okay, you want to use some of the comparison operators. So comparison operator can be used like this. There are multiple ways to use them. I am going to show you example by using this. Is equal. Okay, let's say is 20 equal to 25, and if you print is 20 equal to 25, and we are going to say is equal over here. This will compare these two, 20 and 25, because we have used double equal to, and store the data result in the is equal, and the result will be boolean. So let's run the file, and as you can see, is 20 equal to 25? Nope. What if I do 20 equal to 20? Save this, and as you can see it says yes, true. That is correct, because what you can do is assign these two variables and use it like that. Now example of logical operator could be, let's say that we have two variables over here. Okay, is motivated is to true, and age is equal to 28. Now I want to see if the user is motivated and also less than 30 age. So if that is true, whether that condition is satisfied or not. So for that I'll say is young boy. That is where we are going to store, and we are going to say age is less than equal to 30 and is motivated. Is the user motivated, or is the boy motivated or not? And let's print this. Is young and hungry. So here also the comparison will be done. So we have two variables, is motivated and age. We compare age is less than equal to 30 or not. Here it will be true, and is motivated. That means user the boy is motivated or not. If yes, if both of these are true, then is young boy will be true. So let's run this and see what result we get. Is young and hungry true? And what if I had made this as false? Then it would have become false. So engineering, you must be remembering OR gate, AND gate. It is similar to this over here. Like in during using the logical operator, it is similar logic. So and true will become true, or true and false will become false. Similar to that. Okay. So that is how logical operator works. Now let's move on to assignment operator. Okay, actually assignment operator you have already seen, but let me show you again. So over here you can see that age is equal to 28. That means we are assigning 28 to the age by using equal to. That is what assignment operator is. And let's see one more. What if I want to add age with one more? So you can do is age equal to age plus 28, sorry, plus 1. So this will add up over here. Let me print and show you. New age is age. As you can see, we get 29 over here. But what if I want to do it in a shorter way? It will be plus equal to. That is like normal coding thing where plus equal to works even in Python. So it works. Now we can check membership operator. Membership operator is very easy. Like let me show you. Let's say is present, okay, is equal to age in, we have a list, okay, so let's say 27, 28, 29, 30. It should be 20, 22 over here, and we'll print is present. Actually, you know what, let me use another shortcut over here. So I will put in curly braces and equal to, okay, and if I print now, as you can see, is present is true. So this was printed and equal to was printed, and then its result was printed. And coming back to the membership operator, so what we checked is whether age is present in this list or not. What if I want to do not in? So if I can do that also, whether age is not present in this list, and it will say false. That is correct, because age is present in this list, age in this list. That is correct. Now let's say you want to see identity operator. That is also pretty easy. Let's say we have new variable, okay, and this is by default none. So again I will check identity operator, okay, and I'll say new var is none. I will check like this, and I'm going to copy paste it over here and put identity operator. As you can see, it says true. That means new variable is none. Here you can say anything, but it is like goes with this, so that's why I have used this. What if you want to check whether it is not? So for that you can use is not, and let's save this, and as you can see, false. That is correct. Let me switch it back. For bitwise operator, I'm going to show you only one example. It is a bit complicated to understand, but I will try to make it very simple for you. Let's say we have A as 10 and B as 6. Oops, it should be equal to 6. Then what if I do print A and B is equal to, let's see what we get, okay. So we'll call it as result equal to A and B. First we'll see what we get, and then I will explain you how we got that. Let me run this, and as you can see, we get 2. So now let me break it down for you why we got 2. So what it did is it converted this to, let me put a hash over here, binary operator, binary number. So it is 1010. Then it converted this one also to binary number, and it is 110. So it will put an extra 0 over here, And as you can see, now we have two things like 1 0 1 0 and 0 1 1 0. So in this it will try to see, it will AND them both. Okay, so if we do AND, let's go from the left hand side. Okay, so 0 and 0 will be 0, then 1 and 1 will be 1, then 1, this 0 and this 1 will be 0, and again this 1 and this 0 will be 0. So resulting value is this. Okay, I'll put it over here. So as you can see, what it did is 0 0 0. This is the result. Yeah, now it did 1 and 1, that will give me 1. Again that AND gate, 0 and 0, 0 and 1 0, and 1 and 0 0. What is the output of this? When we convert this binary digits into numbers, it will give me 2. So that's why we have result as 2 over here. What if we had done OR? Okay, so let's see, the result of OR will be equal to A or B, and let me see like this. Okay, what do you think, what will be the result? Let me paste it over here so that it is better to see. And 0 0 0, correct, 0 1 1 1, and this will be also 1 and this will be also 1. So what is the binary number of for this digit? It is 14. So we should get 14 over here. Let's run it, and as you can see, we are getting result as 14 and this as 2. So this is how bitwise operator in Python works. Now let's discuss conditionals in Python. They are if, else if, or elif, you can say. That is how it is used in Python, not else if, and else. They are like decision makers in Python that help you control the flow of the program by executing conditions. So if is executed whenever the condition mentioned after if is satisfied. And after running the if block, it won't run elif or else block, it will directly come outside of that. Then we have elif. Elif means, again, if is not satisfied, then it will go to elif where certain condition is mentioned, and only if that condition is satisfied, then it will run that particular block. And if it runs that block, it won't go to else condition, it will exit out of this conditional blocks. Then finally we have else. If condition is not satisfied and then all the if conditions are not satisfied, then the else condition will be executed. So now let's jump into the code and see it live. So again, let's say we have our age as 28. It was 27 last year and it will become 28 later on this year, but program will give us 28 because we are considering it as year on year, not month and year. Okay, so that's why I'm taking it as 28. Let's say that if my age is greater than 18, print you are eligible to vote. Eligible to vote. Okay, now what if we wanted some more condition? If the user was small, okay, so if, actually let's change this to you are eligible to get a driving license. Okay, now what if the user was greater than 16 years, right? So whenever user is in India, we have certain rule that he can get a non-geared license, driving license, if he is above 18. Okay, so let's satisfy that condition. So if age is greater than 16, actually greater than equal to 16, print you are, let me copy this, eligible to get a non-geared DL. Okay, otherwise that means else come back later. So this is the syntax also of if, elif and else condition. You could have multiple elif. Let's say that elif age is greater than equal to 15, print come back next year. So what if user's age is greater than equal to 18? That means he can get a driving license. So that's why this condition is satisfied. Else if age is greater than 16, you are eligible to get a non-gear license. What a noob in Python or noob in programming will do is write AND over here. Age is less than 18. So this is also totally possible and it is fine, but it does not make sense. Why? I will tell you. Because here we are already checking whether age is greater than equal to 18. That means if this age was 18 and above, then this if condition will be executed and it will exit this. Okay, it will never check for another if or else condition. So this does not make sense. That's why we are not putting something like this, but it was totally possible to put it like that. Okay, so now let's run the program. Let me clear this python conditionals.py. Oops, it is python 3, and as you can see, you are eligible to get a DL. What if I had changed it to 14? Okay, let's save this and see. Come back later. That is correct because it went through all these conditions and it was never met, so that's why it came to else. Now if I change it to 15, as you can see, come back next year. And if I change it to 16, save and run this program, you are eligible to get a non-gear DL. So it printed this, but it never went to print these two. So that's why we are not writing other conditions over here. So this was the basics of Python operators and conditionals. By learning these two and mastering them will help you level up your coding game and also make the program truly dynamic. Once you get hang of this, you will be able to build powerful and engaging applications in no time. Now I have a bonus challenge for you. Create a Python program by using the operators and conditionals that will help you determine the cost of delivering a package based on the weight and distance. And make sure to comment the code. Sending an email by using Python is pretty easy and I have done it in 60 seconds. So why don't you check that out next? See you.